Hello and welcome to my course. This is Parviz Elmjo and we are going to start an adventure. And this adventure is going to be something really good because we will be learning the managing modern desktops, and this will be through Intune. And I named it 2020 because we will be actually going through the new features that we got in Intune. And the best thing about this course is that we will be learning it in like a real life. So you will be learning everything like you are learning in real life. If you are actually trying to get promotion, if you're trying to implement Intune in your production environment, or if you're trying to learn it so you can get a job, this is the perfect course. So before I get started on this course, what we can do is we can actually go through the outlines that we will be learning on this course, and we will go through them one by one so that at the end of this course you have the idea on what you have learned and how we actually started. So very first thing that you can see is we will learn how to plan and implement Windows 10 by using dynamic deployment. So basically, we have different kinds of deployments and we will go through them and see how can we actually install or implement Windows 10 by using the new techniques that we got in today's world. The second thing is Windows Autopilot, which is a great option we have in Intune. So basically deploying different Windows operating systems for employees, actually just sending it to them and then having them click on some next finish options. That's it. So they put in their credential, they click on next, and the Intune will do the rest. It will install the applications, it will install everything else. So basically we are doing Windows Autopilot to save time, and we will go deeper into this one. And then we will evaluate and select appropriate deployment options. Like we have different kind of options, and what is really going to work best for us, for our organization, or for our employees. We will see that as well. And this is also part of the exam. And then we will see how can we upgrade devices to Windows 10. So if you have different devices, like you have different operating systems, which is not Windows 10, how can you actually upgrade them and use them for your organization in a best way? And then we will see how can we manage updates through Intune. So basically managing different Windows updates through Intune, pushing those updates, and like going through all those updates and managing them on a daily basis. Then we will see how can we configure different types of authentication in our devices in order to actually secure our devices, secure our mobile devices so that our users, when they travel in public areas, it is secured. The next thing that we will see is plan and implement co-management. How can we do the co-management? How can we do the planning and implementation for that? And then we will see how can we implement conditional access and compliance policies for the devices so that all devices are actually in compliance with our organization policies that we have. And then we will see how can we configure different policies or different profiles for our devices. So that is another thing that we will go through. And we will also see how can we manage users profiles as we can also manage device profiles. And after that, the best thing, the good thing I will say is how can we manage Windows Defender? Actually use it as a like we have Windows Defender today, the antivirus to actually protect us against malwares. So basically we will see how can we actually manage that on a daily basis. And then we will see how can we manage Intune device enrollment, how can we enroll devices, and the inventory. Intune really provides a good interface for inventory so that you can have the inventory of all your devices, like you can have the serial numbers for them, the device information, and so on. And then we will see how can we monitor devices, how can we check their health, how can we check if they are in compliance, how can we check if they are actually healthy, and so on. We will see all those things if they have any errors or problems, and how can we fix them. After that, we will see how can we deploy and update applications. How can we do that? How can we deploy applications? Let's just say that you have a computer or you have the organization where you have to deploy 10 applications for all new employees. How can we automate that through Intune? We will see that as well. And how can we implement mobile application management? How can we actually does the implementation of mobile application management and so on. So these are the outlines for the exam as well. So the great thing about this course is after finishing it, you will be able to deploy, implement Intune in your organization by considering the best practices and real life examples, and also you can pass the exam. All right, so without wasting time, let's get to the other video and I'll see you there.